The Masters itself is just such a gloriously big event. You could try to downplay it as much as you want and say it's just another golf tournament, and then the moment you get on the grounds, you realize that it's not. I'd be hard-pressed to say there's a better place to win than here.
Contrary to Max Homa's unimposing track record at the Masters, the 6-time PGA Tour winner has conquered some of the most revered courses on the PGA Tour. But Augusta National has eluded him.
We as players put so much pressure on ourselves week in and week out that I can't imagine I feel more pressure from other people than I do myself. Last year, the year before here, I'm trying so hard to be so perfect that if you hit a couple bad shots, you start to get anxious. I don't need to be as perfect as I'm making up in my head. I can just go play golf, and if I play solid, I'll be somewhere in the mix.
Playing solid has become the norm for Homa, who has 5 top 10s and a win in 7 starts this calendar year, climbing to 5th in the official World Golf Ranking.
It's really nice to come into this event playing great, knowing my game is there, and I don't need to do a whole lot to find it. So for me, if someone does say, oh, he doesn't play well in majors, that's a resume killer, it's like, okay, well, I haven't had all of this before. So I'm looking forward to this entire year of majors, but obviously especially this one. I have that kind of emotion of, yeah, finally, like about time I'm doing what I feel like I was supposed to be doing. Whether that's delusional or not, don't care.
The only delusion is the misconception attached to Homa's acclaim on Twitter, despite establishing himself among the best in the world.
You'd hear the people say, oh, he's on social media too much, or you need to get off social media if you want to be a great golfer. I just never believed that those things were connected, and I still don't. I've done a very good job lately of going to events, still trying to be a little bit more of my own personality, which is lighthearted. I am trying to be more me on the golf course, and especially in these big moments.
And no victory would garner more respect than this one.
The biggest difference between this event and the other 3 majors is I just think that there's a little bit more pressure. There's a ton more eyeballs from not just the normal golf fan. I just think that a lot of that is a big part of why it's so difficult to win here. Even when I'm that nervous and I'm that anxious, there's a technique and a way I can calm myself down and get myself in the moment so that I can go play great golf. And I learned something from that and something that I'm going to take into these big golf tournaments.